Good YouTube? It's your boy MarshTheKid back with another video. Today we got Caitlin Clark and the WNBA are facing their worst nightmare. If I were to take a guess, this is probably about them announcing a potential lockout. But it doesn't even matter, man. Let's just dive in.
WNBA players are threatening a lockout, and a lot of people believe that they have lost their minds. As of right now, the WNBA has never turned a profit in a single season ever. In 2024, despite the Caitlin Clark effect, the league reportedly lost between $40 and $50 million. And yet, during this year's All-Star game, WNBA players came out wearing shirts that said, "Pay us what you owe us." What? A lot of people ripped the players with the thought being, are you insane? How can your salary increase if your league doesn't make any money? If the NBA is paying for you to survive? But the thing is here, we have a twist. Recently, the WNBA actually offered to make the salary cap for its players 4 times bigger. But the women said no to this. They want a lockout instead. They said they deserve even more. They point to Caitlin Clark, who made...
So you telling me y'all asked for a lockout? No, y'all did a lockout because you asked for more money. They gave you 4 times the money you're making now, and now you're not taking it. Y'all ungrateful, man. I ain't gonna lie. Feel me? Let somebody come at me and say, "All right, bet we'll increase your salary by 4 times." Man.
$3.1 million in NIL deals in Iowa, and say the max WNBA salary is just $250,000. To them, that isn't enough. So what exactly is the story here? Are the players being extremely greedy, or do they know something that the average fan has completely written off? I know going into this, you probably think that they are crazy, but I'm going to be neutral here, and I'm going to explain their logic. To start, they are crazy, but I'm going to be neutral here, and I'm going to explain their...
This ain't got nothing to do with the video. And I hate to be that guy.
Probably think that they are crazy, but I'm going to be neutral here, and I'm going to
That's a travel. No, wait, not travel, double. That's a double dribble, bro. You can't dribble, grab the ball, and dribble again, bro. Oh my God, you suck, Mike.
Explain their logic. To start things off, I want you to guess.
Oh my God.
How much do you think that WNBA players make from the league's revenue share? NBA players receive roughly 51% of their league's basketball-related income. How much do WNBA players make? Just 9.3%. That is the crux of the argument here. This isn't just about how much the players make. It is about the revenue share. It's very easy to look at a league situation and say, you are losing money, how can we possibly pay you more, right? But the thing is, the WNBA has a complete game changer coming up that will immediately make them profitable, solving the problem that everyone keeps talking about. In the summer of 2024, the WNBA signed an 11-year media deal worth $2.2 billion. The league's current media deal is expiring at the end of the 2025 season and was worth just $50 million a year. Simple math tells us that if the WNBA was losing $50 million and now has increased their television deal by $150 million, then the league will be making around $100 million in profit from this deal alone. That immediately pushes back on the argument that the WNBA is unprofitable and that the players don't deserve any more money, because they see that the money is coming. And a critical misconception pops up with the idea that WNBA players believe they should make as much as the men do. That is really not the case. WNBA star Kelsey Plum even directly said, "We're not asking you to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue shared." But guys, before we continue, I'm very excited to say, also,
you ain't getting me today.
10%. Now let's get back into today's video. And here's the thing. In the past, NBA players actually did the exact same thing that current WNBA players are asking. Back in 1983, the NBA was in serious trouble. The league itself not only admitted that they had lost somewhere between $15 to $20 million, which would equate to between $48 and $64 million with inflation today, but the NBA also said that only 7 of their 23 franchises turned a profit for that year. Sound familiar? Well, guess what? Despite this, a new CBA was negotiated with the NBA, and the players took home 53% of the league's gross revenue. At the time, the NBA was betting on its future. It was betting on its product. It was betting the players would skyrocket them into the empire it is today.
Okay, but then again, though, like, the NBA has been around way longer. You know what I'm saying? They've had many more decades to even save their revenue, save their profit, you know what I'm saying, to pay these players more. Because think about it, bro. Just, a year or two ago, Jaylen Brown made history by getting the largest contract. Like, contracts are still growing. How do you think they're still growing? Because the NBA has saved billions of dollars away, where now they can slowly increase pay. Like, I just feel like it's kind of unrealistic for the WNBA to ask for, hypothetically, okay, I'm making $80,000 a year. I'm just saying hypothetically. I don't know how much I make. And then going from that to like, all right, I want to make 50 mil. Like, let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? You got to climb your way up. You can't just go from 80,000 to 5 mil. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if they could have took the 4 times profit and then went from there as the league builds up. Because mind you, the league isn't going to get this money in one day. They're not just going to hand them a check that's $200 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to grind your way. I don't know. I just feel like they're still asking for an unfair amount of money straight up instead of slowly just going out there producing, climbing your way to build that traction. I feel like you're trying to force it. If that makes sense.
NBA players are asking the WNBA to do the same thing. Now, I will be honest, going into this video, I thought things were going to be very straightforward. I thought that the league was just not making enough money. I thought what the players were asking for was unreasonable. But the more I researched this video, the more I kept finding facts such as this. Right now, the WNBA is expanding for the first time in a long time. Again, this goes against the common thought that the WNBA is a complete failure, as they not only are adding teams, but the teams that they are adding are paying a premium to join. Back in 2008, the Atlanta Dream roughly paid a $10 million fee to join the WNBA. Next to nothing for a sports franchise. But then in 2023, the Golden State Valkyrie and the Toronto Tempo both paid $50 million to join the WNBA. Which was nice, but then the next year, the
Wait, so to join the WNBA or the NBA, you just gotta pay a fee? So, I'm about to eat with this one. So, in the next few years, you know what I'm saying, when I'm out of my content phase, or like years from now, I'm out of my content phase, whatever. Bro, if I just save up $50 million, I can buy my way into the NBA. Or I can buy my way into coaching at the WNBA. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hey, Coach Marsh in 20 years, man. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, Coach Marsh.
And then, get this. Now, Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia are all adding WNBA teams, and they are paying $250 million to do so. When the Charlotte Bobcats joined the NBA back in 2004, they paid $300 million. So clearly, the new owners that are joining the WNBA are not afraid of the fact that they are not currently turning a profit. They see the vision. They think that the WNBA is going to be making a lot of money soon. And in all honesty, the proof...
This is completely off topic, but Angel Reese just moves like she's unathletic and uncoordinated.
Are skyrocketing. If the league was tanking, there would be no argument for the players here. They wouldn't deserve any more money. But Take a look at this graph. The Golden State Valkyrie are worth $500 million. On top of this, every single WNBA team has risen tremendously in value. We're talking jumps like the New York Liberty going from worth $130 million to $420 million. So when players are asking for a revenue share, this is what they're pointing to. The WNBA itself is going to make more money from their TV deal alone, and the owners of the franchises are seeing insane rises in valuations for their teams. Now, the biggest reason for this, of course, has been the Caitlin Clark effect. Now, Caitlin Clark has been injured for most of the season, and when she has played, we have to be honest, she has been a bit disappointing. In her rookie season, Clark finished 4th in the league's MVP voting and averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. She did this on 41.7% shooting. Now, with injuries, those numbers have certainly dipped. Caitlin is averaging 16.5 points, 8.8 assists, and 5 rebounds per game, but most notably, her shooting has fallen to just 36.7% from the...
Well, I mean, that's understandable. Like, you know what I'm saying? In and out of injury. Like, when you in and out of... Like, bro, when you get hurt and, like, you come back for a minute and play those first couple games, bro, you got to get that rhythm back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just cash, bro. Come on, the flick, the form, you know, I can get in there and drop 40 any day. But you know what I'm saying? The average human being who isn't MarshTheKid, you feel me? You got to work your way back into it. So, man, I give her the benefit of the doubt, man. She's going to be fine in the year. You know what I'm saying? Let her heal.
That is ugly, but it has not stopped the WNBA's momentum. A common complaint you might hear is, nobody watches the WNBA, why would they earn more money? And even if people do watch the WNBA, it's only because of Caitlin Clark. However, Clark has only played in 13 games this season, but WNBA viewership is up 21% this season compared to last season. Caitlin Clark and her never-before-seen type of play from a woman and her incredible accomplishments at Iowa have brought in a ton of new fans, and those fans have...
Bro, didn't she score like over 4,000 points?
That is why the views are up. That is why the WNBA just landed a huge TV deal, and that is why franchise evaluations are skyrocketing.
That's crazy.
So now
that's crazy shot.
We wrap back to the ultimate question here. Are the players being greedy, or are they justified in their ask? If you'll notice, I did not mention the fact that a lot of startups such as Uber or DoorDash did not turn profits at all as they built up their companies. But that does matter, because all signs we are seeing right now point to the fact that the WNBA is not only on the rise, but this rise has the potential to be tremendous. $250 million to buy into the WNBA, and 3 separate ownership groups accepted that deal. That means something. We hear that at the end of the day, the WNBA is a business, and that if a business is not making money, the players have to accept that and get paid fairly. Only that is what the players are asking. They were straight up offered to get their fair. Only that is what the player...
Alright, sit sloth. Good layup.
Are asking. They were straight up offered to get their salaries quadrupled. They said no because they believe that the revenue coming in for the WNBA is about to be significant. And just like the NBA back in 1983, when the league wasn't making money and bet on its players, WNBA players are asking the WNBA to do the same thing. To bet on them to bring a better product to the court, to bet on them to market that product, and to skyrocket the WNBA into the best women's professional sports league in the entire world by far. But with all that said, I want to know what you think down below, because...
Alright, man, good video by Mike Krzemba. Again, love his videos, been a fan for years. Since I was like in middle school, bro. It's crazy. Comes full circle, now I'm reacting to his videos. But my personal opinion real quick, they should get paid more, but I feel like they have to pay their dues, pay their time, and just keep producing, you know what I'm saying? Trust the process. The reason I say that is because, I mean, not at first it's like, yeah, they need to get paid more. Like, it was a for sure fact. And then all of a sudden, now that I hear that y'all were offered 4 times more money and you turned it down, now you just being greedy. You know what I mean? Now it's just hunger and greed. Cause you instantly want to make millions off rip. Like, bro, just play the course. You step by step, building blocks. You don't just get paid 10 million off rip. 100 mil off rip, you know what I'm saying? You gotta build up, man. You could have, let's say you make 80,000 now, then you could have been making 200K roughly next couple years, and after that, you know what I'm saying, you in the millions, and now you making bank. But I mean, you're just expecting to walk into a new season and you instantly making millions more. Like, let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think. Again, great video by Mike Krizemba. Make sure to go show him love. And also, while you at it, go ahead and show me love. Like, comment, subscribe. It's all free. Y'all helps me in the algorithm. All links posted in the description. Discord, second channel, Instagram, TikTok, all that. So make sure to go check them out. Make sure to go join. And Twitch. My bad. And Twitch. But until next time, man, we out.